Hello, freak bitches.
Camouflage.
Right.
I'm not hunting in them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Under Armour makes a lot of hunting gear.
Oh, does it now?
Yeah.
Didn't know that. They started making. They did not ask me to be the face of that campaign. I can't imagine why.
You could be if you wanted to try a new career.
Really?
They're always looking for women to get involved in hunting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's like a big thing. Like pretty girls that go hunting.
Is that is that sexy?
I think some people think it is, but what it is unusual.
Yeah.
You see these girls with full makeup on, with like really well applied camo on their face, so it's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
And then they have like a dead lion next to them, and then they take these Facebook photos, and it gets really weird. Like there was a girl, she was pretty famous for it because she was a cheerleader in Texas, and she shot a lion. And like Ricky Gervais and all these people went crazy, and they were attacking her, and it became the Kendall Jenner, I think is her name. And was that?
That's a famous Kardashian.
Is that the? Am I right?
You might. No way. There's
it's
no
not
way
Kendall
that's
Jenner. It's Kendall something or other.
I mean, that's the most endearing thing you've ever done.
I'm so out of the loop. What's that?
Kendall Jones.
Jones. There it is.
Not
Kendall
far.
Jones.
Not far.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so out of the loop. Someone was trying to
If
explain
you were
to me.
in the Kardashian loop, I'd be concerned.
Which one's the one that had the? There it is. There's the girl with the lion.
Ugh.
Like, see, so there's something weird about like this picture right here. Look at this picture.
I don't want to look at it.
Just take a look real
No,
quick.
I think I've seen this. This will ruin like my week.
Ash, you'll be fine.
My hippocampus can't.
This sexy pose with a bow in a dead lion.
Yeah, I can't look at it.
And by the way, that lion is, it's lions all. But there's a weird thing about the hunting lions thing too, because a lot of them, they're in these high fence places where they go and these lions are kind of trapped in these areas. Yeah. And sometimes they actually release the lion the day of the hunt. So this lion had been in a cage.
Disgusting.
And then they release the lion, and this woman goes out and shoots I don't know if that was the case with her. This person, whoever, man sometimes, will go out and shoot the lion. The lion literally has no idea what's going on. It's not even a free-range lion.
Yeah, so to me, that's a mentally ill person. But my question for you is there something primordial about, because I think, we are, I think inherently, and this is going to sound wrong, or it's going to sound like feminist, whatever, but like there's a lot of evidence that we're a matriarchal species, not that women should have more power, but that we're sort of designed to, like orca whales, lions, like female lions do all the hunting, and the men it's not economical for their energy because they're so big to do the hunting. They'd have to kill twice as much food or whatever.
They're there for protection.
Yeah, and so, and fucking and whatever. So is there something, some sort of reptilian attraction to seeing a woman go hunt food, even though it's ironically a lion,
No, I don't think so.
Is it like watching a woman cook? Watching a woman cook is probably sexy, but is watching them hunt the same thing?
I don't think so. Yeah. But maybe it varies. I think it's more in line of watching a woman cage fight. Like there's some really pretty women that fight now.
And is that because I'm always sort of in this thing, and people always tell me like I have alpha vibe, and that's not sexy to men, or is it case by case, or is it a generalization? I'm just always interested.
Well, I think what you are is powerful, and that's what's scary to people that are insecure. You're a go-getter. You're constantly doing things, and you're like. I would imagine that a guy who doesn't test himself, or a person who's not accomplished, would be very insecure around someone who's like got more ambition and more drive and more irons in the fire than they do. So they would feel insignificant. Like
Which is ironic because my engine is insecurity.
That is ironic.
Yeah.
That's what fuels the fire.
Yes.
But if you were secure, would you be as ambitious, or would you be exactly the same?
I don't know if I can even entertain that hypothetical because the idea of being secure is so foreign to me.
What if someone came out with a security pill?
Yep.
And you took that
That's
bad
called
boy.
cocaine. They have that.
See,
no,
that's a chatterbox pill. That's what that is.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a let's start a business.
From
even
what
though I
I
don't even know you
understand,
pill. Right? Those fucking
Let's start
people.
a business.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, we need to go into business together.
Yeah.
I've got a good idea. I've got an amazing idea for this. There's a co-op that I'm working with.
Yeah. It's vitamin companies. Branding out of China.
Branding.
Yeah.
You've done an amazing job with your brand, Whitney.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Your brand's amazing. Have you ever heard someone refer to you as your brand?
Yes.
That's such a bizarre way of putting things.
It's got such a pejorative, weird, but we're comics, so we have an allergy to anything corny.
Yeah.
Like we can't, when people
Totally.
say it with, like we can say it, but we have to do it with like an eye roll. Like you have a very strong brand, but part of your brand is not being the guy who goes, me and my brand.
Part of my brand is not having a brand.
Yeah, but you do have one.
I guess.
An incredibly strong, clear one that anybody could, like say in one sentence. But part of it is because you're so authentic and anti, like, conscientious, calculated marketing that the word is anathema to your brand.
Well, that's one of the big issues in the quote unquote hunting community about a lot of these girls that are involved in this this hunting. Like you don't know, so I'm going to explain it to you. There's this whole movement where these pretty girls have. I mean, maybe some of them are. I mean, for sure, some of them are authentic. I don't want to discredit the ones that are authentic, but a lot of them are essentially using
and let me
social
just ask you, because I
media.
really want to understand and this is maybe a generalization about men and women, but do you think women have the DNA and the true reward system? Are they getting dopamine from hunting? Are they inherent hunters?
The same way women like playing sports, they would love hunting.
Interesting.
Yeah. The same way people like very challenging and difficult things that offer you a massive reward when you do it.
But
like,
sports there's teamwork, which is gives us dopamine and adrenaline, because I'm sort of interested in women in general that do things like make out with other guys when they're not lesbians just to get another guy's attention.
You mean make up with other girls?
I'm sorry, what did I say?
Guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make up with other girls.
Right.
Make out with other girls. Like, are women hunting because they want to or because they feel socially pressured?
I think there's both. Okay. I mean, I think obviously we'd make a massive generalization if we said women do this because that. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I hate when people say the left does this or the right does that or men do this.
Reductionist.
It gets goofy.
Yeah. I've just never met someone that does it, so I have no reference.
I know a lot of them.
Women that do.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
And some of them are unquestionably authentic, but some of them are unquestionably targeting social media and these specific avenues of getting famous and making a living. And inside the hunting community, it's a very hotly debated subject about like whether or not some of these women are legit and who is legit and who's like there are like.
And what if they're not legit? Does it matter? Or
no, it doesn't matter. Why is it different than a girl who's a fitness freak? Yeah, a girl just like doing squats.
Whatever's. I mean, we're designed to keep. If we get attention for something, our brain just keeps doing it.
There's a Vice thing about that today that I retweeted.
What?
About thirsty pictures.
Yeah, you mean Instagram?
Girls like with bras on, and like, why do they do that? Like, why do they?
Because they're getting likes.
Yeah, why do they have their ass hanging out with a thong, with their, the legs like sort of exposed in bed where they're pretending that they're sleeping?
And why are millions of people looking at them?
Yeah, because we like it.
Yeah,
thirsty.
Yeah, I mean, what got us attention is what we're going to keep doing.